The second week of Easter, Thursday, May 1st, 2025, optional memorial of St. Joseph the Worker. Today's reflection is on St. Joseph the Worker. We mark the memorial of St. Joseph the Worker, patron saint of the Universal Church, the spouse of Mary, and the foster father of Jesus. We are made to understand that there is dignity in labor. Our first reading tells us of God's creation, the works of His hands. We are created in the image and likeness of God. God was pleased with His handwork and creative works. God gave man the power to govern, multiply, name things, and subdue them. God is at work, and He rested after 7 days. Jesus once said in John's Gospel, "My Father goes on working, and so do I." John 5:17. There is dignity in labor as demonstrated by God Himself, even if it is disdained by many for its loneliness in society. We are to honor every human person for their honest work. It is a big deal to make an honest effort to provide bread on the table for one's family. We extol and honor any sincere attempt to provide for one household. St. Joseph's work was not all that glamorous in the eyes of the people of his time, but God chose him to make Himself known through Christ and His work as a foster, a father, and a carpenter. In the work of the Father, He willed things into being and created things out of nothing. He was at work, and in the end, He found that all He had done was good. In the work of the Son, He did mighty work and taught with wisdom that people marveled. There was a bit of resentment on the part of His people. They looked down on His works and failed to see the good in what He did, unlike the Father, who saw that all His handworks were good. The people Jesus met at the synagogue resorted to names calling, looking down on Jesus as the son of the carpenter. After all, we know Him too well. What else can He amount to? They prided themselves, and it prevented them from seeing the good Jesus was doing through His works. In His case, a familiarity brought contempt, which in any well-given situation leads to acceptance of what is familiar instead of opposition to it. In response, Jesus said, "A prophet is not without honor except in his own country and house." And He failed to do mighty works there because of their lack of faith and unbelief. We remember Joseph the Worker, the renowned offspring of David, spouse of the Mother of God, chaste guardian of the Son of God, diligent protector of Christ, head of the Holy Family, and many other exultant names that we can find in the litany of St. Joseph. Today we honor Joseph, the patron of the Universal Church, one who silently and without much attention directed on himself helped the Holy Family attain their vocation in the economy of our salvation. For all who labor today to provide for their family, especially in stringent conditions, may they look upon Joseph as a guide and model in their line of work. We may not know precisely when he died, but his contribution to Jesus' life was key and essential to the economy of our salvation. We pray today that St. Joseph, the worker, may intercede on our behalf. Have a blessed day.